Trees, like people, need connection. Have you ever felt a need for deeper connection in your life? Thank you. I have a special connection with trees. I'd like to share a very personal story with you. When I was in my early 20s, I became a young mother. I moved back to live on the land where I grew up with my mom. She had a walk that she liked to take almost every day. She called it the up and down walk. And at the end of the walk, she would visit a big cedar tree. She named this tree Grandpa Cedar. Sometimes I went and took the walk with her. One day, my mom was in Hawaii, and I decided to take the walk by myself. So I walked up, I walked down, and I came to visit Grandpa Cedar. I opened my arms and I gave that big, beautiful tree a hug. I inhaled the sweet fragrance of cedar. And somehow in that moment, I connected with that tree. It felt as if the energy from my belly went into that tree and all the way up to the top of the trunk. I was feeling my mother, so in my mind I said, Grandpa Cedar, will you please look out for my mother over there in Hawaii? And I visualized her sitting there on the beach. Now, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but maybe I just really needed connection in that moment. But it felt like that tree wanted to connect with me just as much as I wanted to connect with the tree. It almost felt like the tree was holding me. It didn't want to let me go. So I gently withdrew my energy. I said, don't worry, we'll stay connected. And I went on back to my little house with my sweet little baby boys. The next morning, I awoke before dawn. I sat in meditation and I sent my awareness back to that tree. And I went on a journey. I found myself floating in an electrical web of communication. It was as if there was a network of tree communication around the entire planet. I didn't know what to think about this. I know you're probably thinking, whoa, that's pretty out there. So I called my mom later that day and told her this story. You know what she said? You are off your rocker. No, that's not really what she said. What she actually said was, wow. I was wondering why Grandpa Cedar came to me when I was sitting on the beach in Hawaii. This really just put me in awe. Have you ever had an experience in your life that you just couldn't explain?
Yes.
Thank you. So years later, I found this book called Mycelium Running by Paul Stamets. And in this book, there is a picture of the mycelial network, which they call the brain of the forest. It's a network of mushroom roots that connect the roots of the trees. And this picture looked exactly like the vision I had in my meditation. I couldn't believe it. And since then, I've learned more things about the trees that are pretty amazing. The redwood trees, the biggest, tallest trees in the world, they don't have deep roots. They don't reach down into the earth to get the water. They reach out. They connect with each other. They hold each other up. They share nutrients. If one of the trees is sick, the healthy trees give to them and keep them alive. Imagine if people did this. Imagine if people shared with each other and held each other up. We have a lot to learn from the forest. There is so much wisdom there. Trees are grounded. They don't need to flip from here to there trying to figure out who they are. A tree knows who it is. Trees always grow to the light, and they create space for the other trees to also reach their full potential. What a beautiful thing is the forest. Now, I'd like to leave you with an idea that we, as humans, can create roots of connection. We can lift each other up. We can honor each individual for the place that they hold, the value that they bring to the whole. Thank you.